Hey guys, welcome to Cajun Homestead and Beekeeping. I'm back in the bee yard this afternoon, and I wanted to check out that hive right there. If you remember, it was one that was starting to get robbed out. So I removed the honey off of it, checked it out, and found out that it was queenless. It still had a good bit of bees in it. So what I had taken a nuke that we had raised behind that apame hive over there, and I moved it. I put it on the right side of that hive. I didn't just drop it in the middle. I caged the queen and left her caged for a day. Came back the next day, released her, and closed them up. And so today we're going to get in there and see if she's laying, if they didn't kill her first off, and see if they accept her. She should be laying because it's been a couple of weeks now. And I mean, they do have bees coming in and out, so there's obviously still a population in there. So we're going to open it up and see what's happening with our queen. All right, let me suit up. Okay, I got the smoker all lit. I'm gonna give them some smoke. Gonna pull off this top. Now this top was just honey. Got a few bees on the cover. I don't see no queen. Don't see no hive beetles either. That's pretty good. Set this to the side. I'm just going to pull out a frame of honey out the center. Maybe they've cleaned it up and she's come up here and started laying. Okay, and there's our queen right there. What luck. Wow, that was quick. So she did make it. And she looks like they've cleared out an area up in here, and she's trying to make some brood up here. Okay. Okay, I'm just going to set her down for a second. I see this next frame has brood. Yeah, there you go. So they've cleared out spots. Now these frames wasn't full of honey, but she's laying up a little brood. So this hive should do pretty good. Put my queen back in there. I'm going to push them back together. And I'm going to see how it's set up on the bottom. See if I need to move some, because I had put that nuke all to one side. And I'm just going to set this other box over here on its side. So what I had did, the original hive, the bees were all on this side. They were on the first 4 frames right here. They were being robbed out at the top. They had a section of honey in the middle, and they had this small box right here at the top that the bees had started to rob. So what I did, I took out the empty frames that were on this side, got a nuke, dropped the nuke in, and caged the queen. After a day, came here, opened the cage, let the queen out on her side with her bees, hoping by then all these bees had made nice with each other. And obviously they did, because she's up there in the top, she's laying. And I want to see what they did right here. Got a little bit of brood. Now that's a medium frame. Don't really, it was in that nuke. Got some hatching out brood. More brood right here. There we go, some more brood. Now at this time of the year, the brood patterns are not going to be that big because they're in the dirt right now. And here's an empty frame. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to pull that one out. And I'm going to stick my brood in the center. Now I'm getting to the side where the original hive was at. And this was why the original hive absconded. Solid pollen. She had nowhere to lay. They didn't really abscond. She left with a certain amount of bees. She swarmed because there were still a lot of bees left in the hive. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to stick this pollen frame on the outside. Pushing the brood a little bit closer. More pollen. Look at that. Just solid. I see now why she's moved up top to lay. I'm going to leave the pollen in here since she can lay up top. And if I need some pollen for another hive, I'll come and grab it out. So these two frames of brood. Here's some brood right here. And I'm pretty sure these last two frames are either pollen or honey. Same thing again. All pollen. Okay. So let me put this empty frame back in here. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to take this frame and put it in one of my small little queen mating nukes. And I'm going to go get her some empty frames that I just harvested honey off of so that she can have more room to lay. I'll be right back. Okay, what I've decided to do is just go ahead and pull two of them frames of pollen out of there. There's just too much pollen to leave them. And I'm going to stick it in my freezer. For one thing, all that pollen is a lot to guard. Okay, so I got two brood frames here, honey and pollen, honey and pollen. And then I got some frames that I harvested that had brood at one time and they had put honey. I'm going to put those in there. Now she'll have plenty of place to lay. I'm gonna go put this in a little 3-framer that has a little bit of brood. It's gonna give them a little bit of honey. Take this empty out. And then we'll come back in about a week and check on her. See if they started cleaning it up. I need to smoke them off the bottom. Okay. I'm going to put the cover back on. Make sure there's no gap. Get the bees out from underneath there, because we don't know robin. All right. So that's going to wrap that one up for right now. And thanks for watching, guys.